10, very good. And then last for your solving ones, number 1 is 43, 2 is 41, 3 is 126, 4 is 31, and 5 is 115. Anybody get all 5 of those right?
Okay.
Oh, question?
For like, I did it right until I got to the bottom, but the guys 3 and 3 one time was that supposed to bring me one up? I got 111.
You got 111?
Yeah.
345 divided by 3. So is 3 going to 3?
Yes.
How many times? Then multiply 1 times 3, I get 3. Okay? That's a remainder of 0, right? Now go to the next one. Bring down the 4. Is 3 going to 4?
Yes.
How many times? That's 3. Subtract, I get 1. Bring down the 5. Is 3 going to 15?
Yes.
How many times? 5 times.
When I got 4 minus 3, since I got 1, I got the 1.
Oh, we put it up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Don't leave it there. We only put the number of how many times the divisor goes into whatever this is. So, there you go. Well, now you know your mistake. That's important too. Okay. You ready to rock?
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Good deal. Okay, open your textbook up to page 178. Why? Because someone's been stealing stuff in this class. No, I'm kidding. No. This is just to look how we teach certain concepts.
180.
So this again, like, is this going on YouTube or something?
No. This is strictly for my use. Okay? Alright. 178. Yes, sir.
You take the quiz.
Very well.
Is it getting quiz 3?
Yep. I know you wish you would have done your homework now, right? Yeah, kinda. Okay? 178. Alright? It says, Introduction to Tape Diagrams. Okay? Let's read along with the problem to start the unit. It says, Phillips Bakery makes 2 kinds of cupcakes. A chocolate cupcake and a red velvet cupcake. Have you guys had red velvet? You know it's just chocolate with red food coloring? You didn't know that? Not everyone does.
What? Wow.
There's one of them.
I know,
I
a
never
whole
knew
new world
that.
was just opened up to you. Okay? Nasser. Okay? For every 2 red velvet, they make 3 chocolate cupcakes. The bakery got a big order this morning for both kinds of cupcakes, so they made 342 chocolate cupcakes. How many red velvet cupcakes do they make? And you can see in there they start making a proportion, right? The first thing they do is label it. What goes in the numerator? No. For my labels.
Number of red velvet.
Yep. So red velvet in the numerator. What's in the denominator? Chocolate. Okay. So, what's my ratio now of red velvet to chocolate?
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
I'm still doing this.
We're still doing this.
It's the same relation to
I'm going to show you something new in a second. Okay? 2 to 3. Now, that has to equal something. Am I given the number of total chocolate cupcakes or total red velvet cupcakes? I'm given chocolate. How many is that?
342.
So that would go in the denominator. What should go in the numerator?
R-E.
What does the book have?
Y.
They have Y. But R would be good for red velvet, right? That would make sense. That's probably a better variable. Okay. So I need some number, right? Times something. 3 times something that gives me 342. How can I find that number?
342 divided by 3.
We can divide to find that other factor. So times something. So let's do that. 342 divided by 3. 3 goes into 3 how many times? Once. That's 3. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down to 4. 3 goes into 4 how many times? Once. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, I get 1. Bring down to 2. And 3 goes into 12 how many times?
4 times.
4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. I get remainder 0, so I'm done. So multiply by 114.
I didn't see how you do that.
What do you mean, what's weird?
Yeah, like how,
Long division?
you have to like, cause then like, put 1, then put 3, then like, put 0, then 4, then put 1, then like 2.
Well, because
How do you get the 1? Oh yeah, it's 4 minus.
yep, 4 minus 3 is 1, so I have a remainder of 1 here. But I've already done my tens place, so now I gotta go to the next place value, which is the ones place. I gotta get something to go in here. I'm just working my place values down the line. Okay, from hundreds to tens to ones. Alright? Okay. And then you can probably do the math, right? If I multiply by 114 in the denominator, I gotta do what in the numerator? By 114. So, I take 114 times 2. What do we get here? 28 plus 2. Okay. That's the way we've done it, right? But there's another way of doing it using a diagram. Okay, it's called a tape diagram.
Do we have to use it?
Yes, we do. So, I'm going to represent my ratio in terms of this diagram. Okay, the ratio is 2 to 3. So I'm going to have 2 sections in my top diagram and 3 in my bottom diagram. Dominic, what's your question?
Is this
No. No. But proportions, like this will be, but the diagram part won't be. So basically you're saying, this is my total number of cupcakes here. I'm breaking it into 3 groups. Okay? I'm breaking it into 3 groups. How many cupcakes will be in each group of chocolate?
114.
You know that, right? You use what? Use division.
You cheated me.
There's 114 here, 114 here, and 114 here. Okay? Because my denominator was 3, so I broke it into 3 evenly numbered groups. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, these boxes are the same size, aren't they?
Yes.
So, how many in this box?
114.
How about here? Only have 2 boxes. So this total larger rectangle represents my total red velvet. So what can I do with the 114 and the 114 to get my total number?
Add it together.
Add them together. And if we do that,
228.
yeah, you guys already know, right? If I can show it adding, that's an 8, 1 and 1 is 2, 1 and 1 is 2. So my answer would be R equals 228 what? Okay. There you have it. So this is just a visual way to show how we solve proportions. That's all it is. Okay? Let's try another one. You guys don't know where Mandan is?
Yeah.
Nasser?
What do you call it? You know how you have to, would R equal 114? Or we do 2 times?
No, R equals 228. I just know that because there are 3 groups down here, they're all 114. These 2 groups are also 114 to make them equal.
No, so you did 2 times 114?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So, Mandan
You know where Mandan is?
by Bismarck.
By Bismarck, right?
That's
A little bit
right.
farther west, isn't it?
That's where they're playing the state championship.
What?
Bismarck, I mean, isn't it? Minot? The soccer?
Oh, I don't know.
Man,
I think-
Mandan, yeah, it
Is
is.
it Mandan? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I learned something today. Okay, so Mandan is over here. Fargo's over here. Right? There's a town right here
That was-
called Valley City. Okay? Got it?
Yeah, I know.
All right. We're going to try to find out how far Valley City is from Fargo if I know Mandan to Fargo is 200 miles. Okay? So I can make a ratio to start with. I would say Valley City to Fargo over Mandan to Fargo. Okay? And I'll tell you right now, because I know this number, just like how here they said the restaurant makes a ratio of 2 red velvet to 3 chocolate. Okay, the ratio of distances is 3 to 10. That's my ratio of distances. So, well, which one should D be? Should it be in the numerator or the denominator?
The denominator.
Why denominator?
Because we're trying to find out as far as
Mandan to Fargo. But what does D represent? Does D represent Mandan to Fargo?
it should be in the
It's Valley City. So where's Valley City at?
top.
Numerator. D over, what's Mandan to Fargo? 200. Okay. And let's use our tape diagram.
20.
Well, hold on here. Let's use our tape diagram, okay? So I gotta have 3 units in the top, because that's my numerator, and 10 in the bottom. We have 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So how can I figure out how big or how many miles are in each box? How do you get that?
Divide
Divide what?
10 by 200.
200 divided by 10. Okay, does 10 go into 2? No. Into 20?
Yeah, that's
How many times?
2.
2. So we'll do it right there. 2 times 10 is 20. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down the next 0. How many times does 10 go into 0?
0 times.
0 times. So 0 times 10 is 0. Subtract, I get a remainder of 0. I have nothing else, so I'm done. So each box is 20 miles. So this is 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and 20.
So 20 times 10.
That would be 200, yes. How many 20s do I have here?
3.
3 of them. 20, 20, and 20. So this is my distance now
60.
from Valley City to Mandan. How many is it?
60 miles.
How are you doing that?
20 plus
20 plus 20?
plus 20. 60.
Very good. So we can go 20 plus 20 plus 20 is 60. Or, what is repeated addition?
What's the division?
Multiplication, right? I can just say 20 times, how many times am I adding it together?
3.
3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. So yeah, same thing, right? Right? So I can say D equals 60
Miles.
miles.
Easy.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
They just want you to break things up into even pieces. Okay?
Is it really 60 miles an hour if I was like 45 minutes?
It's 60. Well, you drive 75 to 80 though.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah. If you drive 80, it's going to be about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? And it's actually, to the first exit is 56.
To what?
So if it was the last exit, it's 60.
Valley City?
Valley City, yeah. Sit up. Jose, sit up.
Oh, come on.
Scuffing those Jordans. Okay, go ahead and turn to page 82 in your workbook. You can close your textbook for now. Go to page 82. And let's do number 1 together. Okay? It says, a large jar has 2 colors of marbles, white and yellow. There are 3 marbles for every, 3 white marbles for every 4 yellow marbles. There are 248 yellow marbles in the jar. How many white marbles are in the jar? So I always start, ladies and gentlemen, by making a ratio with labels and then write a proportion. That is always step 1, okay? So, what should my ratio be? What am I comparing?
White marbles to yellow.
Very good. So we'll go white marbles in the numerator over yellow. Nasser, hey, what's my ratio of white marbles to yellow marbles? What's my ratio of white marbles to yellow marbles?
Yeah, 3 white marbles for every 4 yellow.
3 to 4. Very good. Equals, am I given the total number of yellow or white?
Yellow.
200.
200 how many?
248.
248 what? White or yellow?
Yellow marble.
Yellow. So yellow's in the denominator, so you get 248.
W for the.
Yeah, W is a great one because I'm with white anyway, right? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make our fair shares, or excuse me, our tape diagram. It's got to be a 3 to 4 ratio. So here's 3, and I think you already have one made, don't you?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, 62.
You got it, Nasser?
Yeah.
How'd you get 62?
I did I did
200?
248 divided by 4. So the 24 goes into it 6 times. So 24, and then you bring down the 8. It goes to 2 times.
And my remainder now is 0, so I'm done, right?
Yes.
So this is 62, this is 62, this is 62, and this is 62. Those are my 4 equal pieces, right? So now what goes into up here? 62. Multiply what, Abdullah? Multiply 62 by 3? So let's do that. 62 times 3, because I'm just adding it 3 straight times, right? So 6.
18.
18. I'm done, right?
Yes.
So the answer is 186 what?
Yellow.
Yellow marble.
No.
White marble.
W. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you guys go ahead and try number 3. Not number 2 now, number 3. Okay, give number 3 a try. See if you can get that one on your own. Remember, the first step is write a ratio of labels. Okay? Then write a proportion. Then go to your fair shares. The tape diagram. Number 3, Jose. Jose, you with me? Hey man, could I scuff your shoe? No. let's make a ratio first. Okay, so you get your labels. I like your labels, are fine, but then make a ratio. Do that there. That'll tell you what to divide by.
Oh, very easy.
Looks good to me. Remember, label your ratio first, then make a proportion using those ratios. That's how we're going to set these up. That's what I did on the board for you. I don't think that's right. Okay.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
What?
So, you didn't finish it off.
Yeah, and then,
Okay, 12 minus 12 is what?
oh, 2.
No, you're fine. Leave that 4 there.
Okay.
Draw a line for equals. Subtract 0, bring them to 4. 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2 times. What'd you write?
So 1 times. Same answers.
No, 62 is not the same as 64.
You talking about
Yeah. That is. Is he? Silver what?
Silver coin, sorry.
Nope. Where's your ratio? Okay, so you took.
Sorry.
No, because we're in the, see, 2 and 124 are both in the numerator. Which is 124 divided by 2.
Can I do number 2?
Yeah, you want 2. Did you get the answer yet? Well, yeah, you did. Yeah, 2 and try number 2. Where's your ratio at? What's your proportion? I don't see a proportion. Like this. You gotta make a proportion first. Okay, a lot of you are messing this up. They don't see a proportion. Okay, eyes up. That should be about enough time to get it done. Rhett, would you read it to me? Number 3.
Sandra's father gave her a large bowl of coins that he collected from all over the world. For every 2 copper coins, there are 3 silver coins. If there are 124 copper coins, how many silver coins are in the bowl?
So how should we label our ratio?
Copper.
Copper to silver. This has to be written down. Okay? You don't have a choice. Okay, copper to silver. Then what's the ratio of copper to silver?
2 to 3.
2 copper for 3 silver. Okay? That equals, am I given the number of copper or number of silver?
Number of copper.
How many?
124.
Over, what's a good variable?
S.
Let's use B. S looks like a 5 sometimes. If you use S, it's okay, but I'm going to use B. Okay, now I look. I know both numerators, right? So now that I have it lined up, I should take 124 and divide it by what? 2. 2 goes into 12 how many times? 6. That's 12. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down to 4. 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, I get 0 again. Okay, so 62 is what's going to be in each box. So 62 goes there, and because these are the same size, 62, 62, and 62. And I think we all know by now, from the last problem, what's 62 times 3? 186. Silver coins. All right. Put your stuff away, and it's quiz time. Hey, once your books are off your desk, I'll give you your quizzes.